Hello everyone, in this class we will learn how to use array in shell script. So let us start by declaring an array. Suppose the name of the array is ARR, so put ARR, after that you put a assign sign and then use parentheses. Suppose we want to consider a set of fruits in this example, so apple, second element is orange, and the third element may be banana, and the fourth element may be guava. So notice that here in case of shell script we use parentheses, whereas in case of C language we used to have square bracket to assign an array. And one more difference is that in case of shell script we use space separator, but in case of C or Python we used to have comma separator. Now suppose I want to print the first element of the array. So how I can do so? I just need to write echo and put a dollar sign. After that, within the parenthesis, within the curly braces, just type the name of the array and it will print the first element of the array. See, it has printed the apple. Furthermore, we can also use the index to print the first element of the array, just like the index of the first element is 0, just like in C language or Python, the array index starts with 0. So put a 0 over here and run it. It's still printing the first element. So if we want to create a new line in between them, just write down echo and do not write anything. So it will create a new line. See, it has created a blank line in between them. Now suppose I want to print any array element at any specific position. How I can do so? We can simply do so by array indexing. So this is if the index starts from 0, so guava is the third element which is at the position 3. So how I can print them? Use dollar, after that put curly braces, write down array ARR, after that put index 3. So it is going to print the third element of the array, which is guava. Now suppose we want to print all the element of the array. How I can do so? Just write echo, put a dollar sign, and after that write ARR, within the squared bracket put @. So just like in the previous example, @ is used to print all the elements. So see, it has printed all the element of the array. Similarly, just like in the previous example which we have discussed, we can put a star also to print all the element of the array. See, it has also printed all the element of the array. Now suppose I want to print the element of the array from any specific position, like I want to print all the array element from the first position. So how I can do so? I can simply do so by putting a just put @ and after that put a colon and put 1. That means I want to print all the element from the first position, not from the 0th position. So it should print orange, banana and guava. Let me see. See, it has printed all the element from the second position. If I had put 2 over here, it should have printed all the element from the second position, like banana and guava. Okay, so suppose I want to print only the subset of element, like I want to print only the first and second element. I want to skip the 0th and third element. How I can do so? I need to write dollar with that within the curly braces array @ and colon 1 colon 2. That means element I am going to print within the set 1 and 2. So it should print orange and banana. So this is how I can print a subset of element from the array. Similarly, if I want to know how many number of elements are there in the array, we can simply put a hash over here. So put a hash and after that put the total number of array element, which is array @. So array @ is telling us the total number of element of the array, and if you put a hash before that, it will put a count on it. So it will say total number of element in the array, which is 4 over here, 4 in this case. Now suppose I want to know the size of a specific element in the array. So in that case, how I can do so? Suppose I want to know the size of any specific element, like I want to know the size of the first element. Suppose we want to print, so we just need to put a dollar, after that put hash and array 0. So it will try to count the number of character in the 0th element. Hash is going to count the total number of character in the 0th element. So let me run it. And apple has 5 characters, so it has printed value 5. Similarly, suppose we want to replace any character in the array, that is also can be done in case of shell script. Like if we want to replace all the small letter a's with the capital letter A, how we can do so? Put a dollar, after that within the curly braces just write array at the rate. So we are going to consider all the element of the array, and after that put double backslash the element we want, the character we want to replace, and after that put a single backslash and we just write down by which you want to replace them. So suppose we want to replace all the small letter A with the capital letter A. So let me run it. See, it has replaced all the small letter A's with the capital letter A. So that is it for today's class. Thank you all.